This is a Star Wars The Black Series Rey Jedi Training Force FX lightsaber. I always feel like that's so much to say kind of in one phrase to sum up this lightsaber. At any rate, this is produced by Hasbro. It's one of their newer Force FX lightsabers. The hilt itself is metal, the blade is plastic. The plastic is pretty substantial, so it's not like super cheap. At the same time, this is not like a heavy grade dueling blade by any means, and the lights for the lightsaber are actually in the blade. So this is a string blade, and that means you can't hit it super hard without risking damaging the lights. So moving down the hilt, here's the activation box. You slide this to activate the lightsaber. I'll do that in a second. The grips are this very interesting material. I'm not quite sure. They seem like they're plastic, but they're sort of a soft plastic. I don't quite know how else to articulate that. They have a really nice feel to them, so you'll have to check that out somewhere. And there's some nice details on the saber. You know, you have the bunny ears up here and this area. I'll just kind of give you a little tour. Over here with the glass eye, I don't know, it seems like there's a little bit of wear. I don't know if it's intentionally supposed to be that way or if it's just a little bit sloppy. You can maybe see little scratches and stuff. That's how it arrived. I don't know. There are a few stickers on here you can remove. This says this device complies with part 15 FCC, blah, blah, blah. I can remove that. And then finally, unscrew here to insert batteries. This is very key, you guys. So these lightsabers do not come with batteries. If you're purchasing this as a gift for somebody, you want to get the batteries along with it, because if somebody receives something cool like this as a gift, they definitely want to use it right away, right? And that's pretty disappointing if you don't have batteries. So you do see there is a D-ring on the bottom. So that's kind of nice, but you can't really wear this lightsaber really well because the blade is not removable. So this is a string blade, everything is attached, so it's kind of clumsy if you want to wear that. Here's the battery pack. These are my own personal batteries that I put in here, and it's not connected with wires or anything to the hilt itself. But you need 3 AAA batteries, and then after you have that, you have to kind of align this arrow in the proper way to get the battery pack back in. So sometimes it's a little tricky to line that up. Okay, I think I got it now. And if I can just get the pommel. So that's a little bit of a tour of the kind of exterior of the hilt. And then there's a rounded tip at the top. So now I'll turn it on. How you turn this saber on is with this activation box. You just slide it up. And you get the lightsaber noises that you expect. So you can just kind of move it around, hit something a little bit. There's no flash on clash with these lightsabers, unfortunately. It's pretty responsive. And then you just slide this back to turn the saber off. I think it's a pretty fun saber. This is an officially licensed lightsaber produced by Hasbro, so it has that going for it. These are a little hard to find. These Force FX lightsabers are very high in demand, and you can purchase them from a variety of retailers, but they're not always in stock. So I got this directly from Hasbro, Hasbro Toy Shop, I think it was called. You could also sometimes find this, say, on like Amazon, maybe Walmart, eBay, variety of places, but the prices are going to vary a bit. So I think it ranges maybe from $150 to $175 right now, but that's going to depend on the scarcity of the item. So that's just kind of a quick look at the Star Wars Black Series Force FX lightsaber, and this is Rey Jedi Training. So this is kind of the famous Graflex saber, and You can call it Luke's lightsaber, you could call it Anakin's lightsaber, Graflick's lightsaber, call it whatever you want, but in the box it comes as Rey Jedi training lightsaber. Speaking of the box, I'll give you a quick peek at that. It's a very attractive box, in black, really classy, has a kind of depiction of the saber on there, and then you have a little picture of Rey at the end. So, that proves that it's Rey Jedi training and not Luke or Anakin saber. Sorry. Anyway, that's just kind of my quick review of this saber. I think it's pretty nice. Pretty nice officially licensed lightsaber. You can't use it really for dueling, though. I've talked about this in some other videos, because it does have that string blade. The LEDs are right in the blade itself, so you can't get like super rough with it, but some people will convert a saber like this, these Force FX sabers, into dual-worthy sabers. So you can always explore that option if that's something that interests you as well. But anyway, that's just a quick look at the saber. Here it is.